Thanks for watching Mid-Morning this Monday. A lot of people try to work on New Year's resolutions. There's a new survey that shows a lot of people struggled with their health and with their wellness in 2020.
Lifetime, the parent of Lifetime Fitness, the clubs that so many of us know here in the Twin Cities, said their survey shows 70% said their personal health was impacted negatively last year. They surveyed current gym members and some former gym members, so it's certainly
it's a smaller group of people.
Yeah.
It's not the population as a whole.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah.
right.
I mean, you have to assume already these are folks who are maybe a little more closely in tune to what their fitness goals are.
Right.
So their fitness fail compared to like
everybody else's
maybe a different deal, you know what I mean? But it is interesting because, you know, I mean, a lot of people are members of those clubs as well, and people at all different spots along the fitness spectrum, and a large percentage of people said that the reason for it was stress. 44.5% said stress is what caused, you know, maybe worse eating habits or worse fitness habits.
Right, and then they also said, you know, this is Lifetime saying this, but they also said the closure of their gym. These are gym members that you can't get out there. And then a good chunk said working from home. You know, they just didn't really have the motivation to either stop stacking or get on the treadmill or go for a run or something like that.
It is interesting because
they turn around and then say, look, 80% of us are saying we want to make our health a priority in 2021.
Yeah. I wondered if the lack of commute would have freed up a little more time for people. You know, if your normal commute to work is 45 minutes and maybe you take a lunch break, you know, some of those things. The reality is, though, as you know, Heather, I mean, a lot of that time saving got swallowed up with, you know, trying to help the kids.
Else, right.
Figuring out how to log on to Schoology or whatever sort of different technology issues or homeschooling, all of those sorts of things.
And I would love to, I've wondered this the entire time, I would love to know what the numbers are on sleep, because we know people do not get enough sleep. And we've known this for a long time, so I do wonder if some of that commute time was then just allowing people to sleep a little more, because maybe they weren't sleeping better at nighttime.
Well, we see it.
Right?
We see it in
the TV, what people are watching. They're watching later on in the day.
That's right.
Watching Mid-Morning. Thank you.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes. This program appreciates you sleeping more. You can sleep as long as you want, as long as you turn this thing on at night. Now, my early morning program would appreciate it if you would go back to waking up at 4:30. That would be nice. But, you know, I mean, that's the reality.
Right.
I don't know. How do you feel, Heather, when you look at the year on? I feel sort of. I feel relatively unchanged, to tell you the truth. Yeah,
I will say that early on, the eating habits, when we were really at home, we weren't, that was tough, early, I would say. And then after a while, you sort of realize, okay, this is, this phrase of new normal, I understand that sometimes it can be frustrating, but you have to realize, okay, I got to get a handle on this. I got to get a grip on this, because this is going to be what it's going to be like for a while, and sort of got back into action there.
Good time to rededicate yourself at the start of the year if you're interested in that. Do you have a hard time telling what people are thinking or feeling when they're wearing a mask? I'm smiling at you guys all the time under that mask, and I feel like such a doofus. You're like, why am I smiling at this person? They don't know. Well, a new study by University of Wisconsin psychologist shows that kids are, to a certain degree, still able to read emotions through the mask.
Yes.
It's not great, Heather.
It's not, but there is this idea that for kids that have been in school, maybe in the hybrid model, and especially for the younger ones, even in daycares, that they wouldn't be able to emotionally develop in the way, because kids, when you talk to kids, they take so much from your facial gestures and how you react and so that's why these psychologists ended up doing this. What they did was they took 80 kids, so like a little bit older kids, you know, so that's 7 to sort of 13-year-old. They showed them photos. So it's not there you go. It's not, there you go, the sad face.
So can you tell?
The fearful face and the angry face.
I would not
have,
I wouldn't have gotten these right. Riley, middle row.
I mean, I would have probably been like sad.
Which is which? Which one's the sad face?
I would have said the guy on the left.
Yeah.
And then the guy in the middle.
The angry is the middle.
Yeah, and then maybe surprised with the girl on the right. Like,
fear.
Fear.
That's fear.
Okay, yeah.
They were given 6 choices. I don't know that if I didn't have the cues of the above and the below, I don't know if I would have gotten the far left. That guy just looks kind of thoughtful.
The one on the far left?
Yeah.
He looked, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know.
It's hard.
Yeah,
So,
it is.
yeah, so here's what the kids found. So the chance, if you were just randomly choosing one of the 6 choices, it would be 17%.
Okay.
When the faces were not covered, it was 2/3 of kids got it. But then you bring it down, you're talking more like the sadness one, it was like 1/4 of kids. The anger one, about 1/4 of kids. The fear one, the one that we had a harder time with, that was only about 18% of kids that were getting that one. So that was closer to random or closer to chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
hard just looking at those images, but the real world, you think about it.
You'd be much better
Yeah,
in the real
because
world.
it's not all just here, right? It's in your body.
Yeah.
My kids know how I'm feeling without even looking at my face because they
So
can
do
hear.
Riley and I.
That, perfect, yeah.
We know.
Right.
It's true though. I
It
mean,
is,
with
right?
mine, they can tell by the sound of my voice, and
Yep.
you know they're very into emotion. I mean, they're 3 now, so that's what we work on and stuff.
Right.
You know, and they're like, "Are you happy today?
Yep.
Happy? Are you sad?
Are you
know,
crying, Mommy?
Yeah.
Again?
It is
Again?
It
Fifth time, Mom."
It is important, though, that kids understand the range of emotions, right?
Yeah.
And that's, I think, the reason for this research is this idea of saying, all right, if we take away part of the face,
Right.
is that essentially covering one eye of a child and kind of blinding them in a way to the various range of emotions? And I suppose this is encouraging, where you think,
Yeah.
well, don't worry about it too much.
It was interesting when my kids started. She is a pre-K, so it's not in school. She started at the beginning of the year, and the teacher, we met her over Zoom, and she said, I want to take the mask off over Zoom so she can see what my face looks like,
Yeah.
because she's not going to ever be able to see my face.
Yeah.
And it sort of struck me
Yeah.
at that
Interesting.
moment.
Right.
But she was right, and
Yeah.
she's great. So
Yeah.
she's doing just
Interesting.
great. Yeah. Riley, I can hardly see the buildings here.
I know.